Disclaimer: this material is for informational purposes only and is not a call to action. Trading involves risks. Trampoline leisure is only safe if all rules are followed. Dear friends, hello to everyone, and I am glad to welcome each of you to my channel. In today's video, my goal is to turn 50 knobs into about $10,000. Whether I can do it or not, you'll find out at the end of the video, as throughout the entire video, I will be dynamically opening trades with my entire balance. Helping me make decisions will be an AI-based trading robot that is completely free. It operates 24 hours a day, every day from Monday to Sunday on all assets. It's free, and I'll leave a link to it in the description below this video. Before I start trading, here's a review from one of my subscribers, which he left for me today. Thank you so much for your feedback. Your review is just awesome. Your results are amazing. You did a great job. I'm happy for your success and continue to wish you all the best. Wishing you more and more success in this field as I start my trading with the first asset. Euro and Swiss franc. I'm selecting this asset on the trading robot. The system is loading. For some reason there's a delay. It's not the first day, but I'm having internet issues. I'm choosing a 10-second signal. According to the signal, I need to open a sell trade. So let's see how this will play out a little further. There's a drop in price. The price is falling and the profit is closed. The robot's opinion, the accuracy of this signal was 94%. The result is more than excellent. I'm moving on to the next asset. Canadian dollar and Swiss franc. I'm finding this asset on the trading robot. Where is it? Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. I think I had it on page 3. Yes, all signals are for 10 seconds. The signal indicates that here too I need to open a sell trade, and the signal's accuracy is 94%. The price is already dropping, which means the signal was correct. The trade closed in profit. Profit received. And this allows me to move on to the next currency pair, Australian dollar and US dollar, and I find this asset. I request a 10-second signal which tells me that here I need to open a buy trade. Now my task is simply to have the trade close above my entry point to make a profit, and that's exactly what happened. The trade closed in profit. And I can move on to the next asset. So, moving on. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, a 10-second trade. The trade tells me that I need to open it as a buy. The trading robot is confident in this based on its technical analysis which it has conducted on this currency pair and this analysis. Correct, profit received. I move on to the next asset where I will also open a trade, Australian dollar and Swiss franc. I find this asset. I request a signal and the signal. It tells me that here we should expect a buy. That is, accordingly, the trading robot thinks that the trend is rising and has shifted to an uptrend. Yes, the trade closed in profit. Excellent result. We can move on to the next asset. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. I open this asset on the robot. I request a signal. The signal tells me buy. I open a buy trade after the signal, and I predict that the price will now turn upward from this zone. And that's exactly what happens. Everything is absolutely accurate according to the robot's changes. The trade brought a profit. Phew guys. Yes, trading really is quite dynamic. But please remember that this trading tool is free. The link to it will be in the description below this video. And now I'm switching back to the Euro and Swiss franc, choosing this asset, 10-second signal. The signal says buy. I open the trade, press the buy button. That's it. Now 5 seconds until the end. The price needs to be trading above this point right here. And that's exactly what happened. The trade is profitable. Result. Moving on. Canadian dollar and Swiss franc. I find this asset on the trading instrument. I will request a 10-second signal. According to the signal, what do I need to do? Buy. I bought, waiting for the result. 7 seconds until completion. The price is rising rapidly, upwards. I hope it stays that way. Absolutely right. 2,755 is already in the balance, and I started with just 15s. Next asset. Australian dollar and US dollar, 10 seconds. Here, a buy order is open. After receiving the signal, the price needs to rise rapidly and not continue to fall. Just a couple more seconds. Great, the trade is profitable. Before I move on to my final trade, guys, I want to remind you of one very important thing. Please remember that trading is a very risky profession where you can both make money and lose your entire capital. And usually you can lose much more often than you can earn, especially if you're a beginner, so please keep this in mind when making any decisions that you could lose your capital. I'm moving on to the next asset. Here, my currency pairs have dropped in percentage. Accordingly, I'm moving to the Australian dollar and Canadian dollar, opening this asset for 10 seconds. The signal tells me that it's a buying opportunity, so I open a buy trade on a downward trend. Most likely a retest will happen now and the price will go up. And that's exactly what happens. And now, $10,000 are ready in my trading account. Guys, that was very dynamic. Challenging, but at the same time an awesome trading session that I managed to pull off. The trading style I stick to is exactly what you see me doing in the video. This is risky trading, and I do not recommend repeating it. This is review content and nothing more. I wish each of you a great day and see you next time. Goodbye everyone.